but we won.
Piss about nothing but the time. Bama blitz.
Give me Alabama to break home.
It's when somebody takes what's yours, and this is our game. It's our time. And here's the guy's trying to take it from you. So that makes this shit personal.
Boom, let's make it personal, guys. We starting out big tonight because we know how it was yesterday. It was a tough matchup for the Tide. Fell short in this one, guys. It sucks. It sucks. Let us hear it in the comments real quick how you feel. What was your initial reactions to everything last night? We got Domo, we got Herb with us tonight. What's going on, boys? How y'all feeling?
Herb, you wanna kick it off, bro?
I mean, I've recovered. My recovery time for losses is usually pretty quick these days.
Yeah.
To the couple people who text me 2 seconds after we lose, you usually get it worse. I got blocked by a friend last night, and a couple other people felt my wrath. If you at least get to the 30-minute mark after the game and hit me up, that's fine. We're good. Also, don't make it the only time you've ever texted. Like, if you've only texted me twice this year, you definitely feel in the wrath. Yeah. Look, if I look back right after Florida State, right after Oklahoma, you gonna feel the wrath. But otherwise, man, I'm good. I mean, I had 10-2 for us on the year. That's still available, so I'm good.
So it's a good thing that you feel good, Herb. I wanted to say that, okay, because we know how we all feel yesterday. Domo, how are you feeling? How you doing, man? You good?
I'm honestly I'm gonna be so truthful. I actually was not upset at all. I actually wasn't.
Oh man.
And some people may think I'm lying, but I actually wasn't upset at all.
He said this yesterday in the group thread.
If I can honestly tell you the truth,
he did.
I feel like this is a loss that Alabama actually needed. I do. Because listen, have we been winning? Well, we've had problems offensively, but it's just been overshadowed because we're winning. You know what I'm saying? And so now that it was on full display against a really good defense and we came out on the short end of the stick, now you see what you need to go back and fix down these last 2 games of the season. So, I mean, hey, we dropped one. Like Herb said, it's only our second loss of the season, only our first conference loss. I think we're fine. We'll be all right. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine too. Still control our own destiny. And I think a lot goes into that. And I think as we get into it, we're just going to dive right into it tonight, guys. We'll go full game recap, guys. Key moments, turning points, maybe standout plays that happened in the game that could be on both sides here. Domo, I'm going to start with you. What was one of the biggest turning points of this game, and why did it change the momentum the way it did?
I'm gonna say this: the Ryan Williams punt return fumble. Okay,
man,
I have 2 questions. For one, Cole Adams has been on punt return duties all season. Why was he not out there? Okay. 2,
was he not on the field though? Because both of them were on the same time on a lot of them. I don't remember.
I did see that. I don't know if he was, but I know at one point in time they'd have one here and one here.
Yeah,
they would have both. And I'm asking that as an honest question because when I'm there, you can't remember get the replay. So I can't remember. But that, to your point, Domo, I don't get it either. I was like, why?
And then another thing is when he caught the ball. Listen, when you're on punt return, you pick your lane and you go. Okay, you go. Right. I love Ryan, but he just did too much dancing around trying to make something happen on that punt return, and when you do that, that is usually when something bad happens, and then that right there, first of all, your defense got a great stop, against a great quarterback. Then not even 30 seconds later, you put your defense right back out there, they were on like the 20, something like that. You put your defense in a really bad position. And Oklahoma capitalized right there. And that point on, like, we're already in a 10-0 hole. So I feel like that right there was a really big turning point that honestly did not work out in our favor. So
yeah. Damn, what's up, Nick? And Domo, I think that's a good one to look at too. Ryan Williams, man, gotta hold on to the ball, dog.
Yeah.
They punched it out right there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw when everybody started looking, I saw all the players around. I know it was you couldn't actually see the ball on the TV, but if you
Mhm.
look at player awareness, you'll see every player around that mix heads to the ground.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's like, where? And you can tell
Mhm.
like the ball's on the ground at that point because I was already like, no.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
Ty Simpson one too. I think that's one that I don't want to take
Mhm.
away from anything you said there, Brooke. That's a great point too. But Ty Simpson's when he's cocked back, boom, and then popped.
Mhm.
We gave him the ball 31, 35, like 36.
Yeah.
So I mean, we gave them a lot of easy spots. We gave them a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, credit to them because they capitalized on them too
Yeah,
and got
definitely.
points. Might not be a touchdown, but points win you a ball game. So there's that. Herb, the more I thought about this, man, the more I was like, if anybody's gonna know this question, it's gonna be Herb. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Where was there anything early in the game that told you, yep, the rest of the game is about to be bullshit? This is just yeah. Is there a play you saw early?
Oh well, for sure. The pick six, not even just because it was an interception, but because from where I'm sitting, it happens kind of like in front of me. And I'm like, he's right there. And I'm like, all right, well, this sucks, but they're gonna get him down. They're gonna get him down. They're gonna get him down. What the? Why is he still going with as many people we have on the field? He does not like he had a whole lot of momentum when he was going. It was weird just watching that play because before that, what I was thinking was, man, their offense ain't got nothing for us. Like, if we get going, we can put this game away. And I think most people around us still felt that way. Like, dude, they're not really moving on us. And then you get that, and you're just thinking, why? And I asked a couple of people because there was two different thoughts on it. One guy, sharpshooters on their coach was talking about, the defender washed his eyes and came over, and then was actually talking to Jonathan, former colleague, and he was like, Formby had moved over. He totally whiffed on his block, came over, and he was like, Ty really should have just ate the sack, and instead, looked like was it Bernard? I think got jammed too on the play. So it was like two or three things came together at one time. But if you're gonna throw that guy's got to get down, especially if he's coming down the sideline. It's not like he was weaving through the middle. Get him to the ground and live to fight another. If we get him down, I think the defense gets a stop and we're fine.
Yeah.
But imagine going down another score and the defense still sitting on the sideline. Like, bro, I don't know what y'all want us to do for you. Like, we're not even on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and being on the field as much as the defense was, even though it was like a lot of short yardage stuff, I do think that's what helped our defense also keep stamina too. It wasn't like they were out there for 12, 80-yard long drives, It was like they were out there, for those, and they were playing fiery. So I do love and credit the defense in so many ways. And this isn't a knock when I say this either, but this is my a key moment for me that didn't happen. Okay. And this is not a knock on the defense. Yes, this is not a knock on the defense because the defense played great. Okay.
Right.
South Carolina, let's rewind back 2 weeks. Okay. In the South Carolina game, if we didn't get that fumble, guys, and they go down there and kick a field goal and beat us by 1 point, that was very likely going to happen in that moment without us getting that fumble. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm not stating that because we didn't get a turnover in this game, we lost, and that's the defense fault. No, because the offense played terribly, gave them the ball, gave them 7 points, technically the pick six for sure. Everything else, they set them up for it, and you can't blame the defense. Defense did great. But what I am saying is we have been better in that turnover margin, where we turn over -3 times. If we got 2 back, that's only -1. Okay. Because them other 2 you got back, you could have stole some points. And I'm not saying we should have had a turnover. Yeah. And if you try to have a game where it's like, got to get a pick to win the game, you're going to lose a lot of games because you cannot bank on that. But the ball didn't fall away yesterday. That's what I was going to get to. That the missed field goal, the ball didn't fall away.
Defensively, we had our chances because they did drop. Well, first of all, the defense dropped John Mateer was trying to gift us a couple picks there. I think throughout the whole game, I think we dropped at least 3 interceptions. Nakai Hill-Green dropped one.
It did. It kind of did. We
were
talking
about that
you
earlier.
look at a 28-yard run, and I said, What?
Yeah.
What? We got a 28-yard run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What?
it did.
Yeah.
It did look good
Yeah.
yesterday. It did.
Walker, yeah, we
Yeah.
dropped 2
The
picks.
Jefferson
yeah.
one hurt
Too.
because that
Yeah.
was a walk-in touchdown. He wouldn't even have to
Yeah.
get the top speed. He was just like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
He was. And now I'm not trying to bash defense for that. That's what I'm saying. So I want to say that again.
Yeah.
That's no knock on the defense. I'm just stating that those were some moments that didn't happen that we have been having that's been helping us win these games. Okay.
Yeah.
Some fans don't realize that. They just get through the moment and it's over and like, oh yeah, we had that game, and try not to think about it too much. But see, when you go back and watch and look at things, we've been getting some turnovers and some key moments like that, and to help us win some games too. The ball didn't fall away this game. We got to play tighter. We got to play better.
Yeah,
that's in my opinion where we're at right now, and what we got to do. And I think that if you look at certain things, man, with let's see. Brian and both picks would have been pick sixes, I believe.
There's a friend of mine, Brian. He showed us around when we went to Oklahoma, and then he came down here for the game.
He OU fan
on Friday and Saturday before. Yeah, he's an OU fan.
Okay, yeah.
GG, brother, GG. Yeah,
yes,
GG, brother. Y'all,
good guy,
it,
great guy, man. Had fun hanging out with him before the game and stuff. So
something else I'll say too, because I'm not gonna get up here like a whiny fan and say all these things too. Oklahoma created some of these turnovers too.
Yeah.
Forced fumble, Ty Simpson, that hit, jarred ball out. You gotta give credit to OU's defense. They were throwing some, and everybody will scream Daniel Hill RB1. I'm not saying he's better than Jim Miller. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm not trying to sit here and say he's better than the next guy. But we got to have a running back that can pick up a damn blitz, because one of those plays, Ty Simpson gets blown up. A 240-pound running back gets just steamrolled. Like we just got to be able to pick up a blitz with the running back there. One reason, I'm not saying Jam's the best at it, but 80 to 90% of the time, he's going to get it done at that pass protection. That's why you see Jam in the game a lot. Daniel Hill, great running the ball. I love that energy between the tackles and on the outside. He was getting the work, getting the juices going. And I think that right there is what we needed, but we got to have pass protection, man. And that could be a reason why everybody was hollering AK Deer. Everybody was hollering AK Deer. You're going to get to see some AK Deer for sure this weekend. But at the same time, let's pump our brakes a little bit on that, I think.
The only thing with me is we haven't seen AK since the UL Monroe game, right? And so giving him his first really meaningful snaps against that type of defense, I don't think that would have been smart at all. But I definitely do think we will see him this week.
I want to touch on this real quick. Does Alabama get in if we win out and let's see Jimmy lose Texas A&M? So this is where a lot of people go. I would say, there's a lot of different ways to go right here is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
The committee's going to say this. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the committee's going to say first. They're going to say that they're not going to punish a team playing in a game like this right here for an extra game. You know what I'm saying? What they mean by punish is like, do you think Bama falls out of the top 12 playoff bracket spot? Not top 12 ranking, the playoff bracket, because that's the difference. Seeding is what I'll say. Seeding. No, but if we lose, we won't get a home game, and we'll probably be that very last seed. Also depend on I think BYU's going to play somebody, Texas Tech in the Big 12.
Yeah.
I think, and at that point,
BYU has to play
to win.
Cincinnati still, so that the Big 12
Cincinnati,
up in the area.
That's it too. Yeah, that's it too.
Yeah.
I know they had to play somebody. I can't remember off the top of my head. So there'll be some scenarios at the end right there. But also, I'll say this: if Bama makes the SEC championship, and I'm gonna credit Domo on this loss right here should have just woken the beast fully. Like, I know we've been awake for a while, but we went through a gauntlet.
Yeah.
And I think they've kind of been coasting because we just been getting by this gauntlet. It's been hard. We've been taking punch after punch, having to duck, dodge, get a lick here, duck, dodge, get a lick here, take a lick, and I think that had things to do with it as well. And I think also now Bama can get in there and I think we can beat Texas A&M, man. I do. I think we can. We got to get our offense going, man. That's our biggest thing there. So
I think we're one of those teams that can beat anybody when we're on, and we can also lose to anybody. And it's just like a slippery slope as far as which one you're getting on any given day. So
definitely beating anybody when we're on. I'm fully with that. So next topic, guys. Second half of the season or games, you can say that too, because there's been some games like this too that we've been lately. Offensive struggles, what's happened, why the momentum shifted, who's responsible for what. Domo, I'm going to come straight in with you on this one, man. What has changed in the second half that's caused the offense probably to stall in the second half of the season? Because as you can see, we had the Florida State game. We know how that went. After that, everything was just tick, choo, 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 choo. And then we just kind of started and kind of just on like a not really no rhyme or reason to it, man. Do you what do you think caused this?
If I can really be honest, I think that I think Ryan Grubb and Ty Simpson and whatever, I think they're not on the same page as far as to what they're seeing. And honestly, it's the slow developing plays. Honestly, when you're playing a great defensive line, a great defense, a great pass rush with guys who are being physical, and they're honestly winning the battle in the trenches so far, to where your quarterback already does not have enough time to sit in the pocket and scan the field. I think that the slow developing plays is what's really getting to us. And the fact that when we do get a play in there, they're taking 20 to 25 seconds just to, get the play, just to hike the ball, So I just think that they're not on the same page right now, and they're trying to just figure out what's working and what's not working. And the offensive line carousel and who's going to be where, that has seriously, it has to stop. We're going into week what's this, 13 or
dog, that's got to stop.
And you still can't find a solid, I'm gonna say on the right side, you still can't find a duo on the right side that can get it done. You can't do that. And then you have your freshman Michael Carroll. He's a great player, but he's still rough around the edges. Still got to develop. You have him over there against one of their best pass rushers. It's not going to work.
Charmaine?
I think that they just got to get on the same page, and then they'll be fine. Yeah.
So I'm over here thinking like, how do I know Charmaine? And then I was like, oh yeah, we're on Herb and Domo. Thank you for joining us, Charmaine. Thank you for joining us. What was you saying, Herb?
Can I also say this? Well, somebody else posted it too, but if you have a battle between two guys and you can't pick, between Formby and Carroll, you don't put them both on the same side at the same time. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So that was terrible. And also, let's say this too, as far as the second half struggles, the defenses have gotten a lot better. If you start at that last little row, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, then Auburn, it's like your defenses are stepping up each way. So the more one-dimensional you are, the more questions you are. Because that's a great point. We still have offensive line questions this late in the season. We still have running back questions this late in the season. So it's like we're still in training camp, and now the defenses are getting better. And you can't go into Venables and still not know what you're doing, because he probably already knows what he thinks you're going to do better than you do. So I think all of that contributes to it. But no, I think that was a great point.
Did we see Jaden Roberts at all yesterday, or did he not play at all?
I don't remember.
I didn't see his snap count, but I didn't think he was.
I don't remember seeing him at all in there. I'll say this: Carroll got blown up. Obviously, the freshman, he got blown up on one side, and Formby all day was. He had some good plays too, where he was I saw him get out on a play, looked great on one of those plays. We swung him out, got a key block. I think it was like a fourth down play too. But I just, coaches obviously see something we don't.
For sure.
So they said Roberts didn't get any plays.
He didn't get any plays. Yeah,
all right. So from us fans, and I'll kind of speak for most of us right here when I say this. We see the offense gel better when Roberts is in there. I don't know what the coaches are seeing versus what we're not seeing on TV. Like, obviously, we're not y'all. Your brains are supposed to be different than us because, your coaches and all that. I get that. But, also there's some common sense to it, too. Like, when you see stuff starting to work, like, what is it? Is there something else off the field? Like, I'm just confused at this point because we need some Jaden Roberts in the game. Need some Jaden Roberts in the game. So this is going to lead me into my next thing right here. Herb, put your coaching hat on. Put your black hoodie on. Coach DeBoer here. We got Coach Herb. If you were coaching, what adjustment would you have made in that second half for the offense, maybe to get some more juice going right there late? Because keep this in mind right here, bud. We had 7 minutes and 24. I love that. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the game. We have one timeout. With 7 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the game, we managed to drain 6 minutes and some change off before even touching the 40-yard line. Not the other 40, our damn 40, okay? So, Coach, what would you have
Are you all right, Domo?
in order for that?
JT, before he even answers, Herb, where did you find that? Where did you get that?
I knew he was coming with that.
Where did you find that? Did you find that in Tuscaloosa?
No. I got this. Matt Mitchell. You ever seen his SEC roll call?
I don't think
not
so.
the regular, but the Black Hoodie of Death. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. That was it. That's it.
That was perfect. So, Coach Herb.
That was a great question.
What adjustment would you have made on the offense to get them back on track to get us that touchdown late in the game?
Well, late in the game, they were playing for one drive and a field goal. The way their offense was not moving, the first drive, I would have just gone a little hurry up and get a little tempo going. Stick with Daniel Hill, not have that rotation. And I would have just let it ride. If the first drive had been a minute and we punted, I felt okay. They backed themselves into a corner where it was like, oh, crap, now we bled the clock. We ran like 3 plays, and it was like the 2-minute timeout all of a sudden. I said, I looked at the guy next to me. I said, I guess we're running for the last play. So that part didn't make sense to me at all. Even after we took the sack, this is what I don't understand about teams. When you know you're in 4-down territory, you chop up everything at that point, right? All right, it's 2nd and 17. I don't need 17 on the next play. Give me 6. Give me 6, because everybody's playing back. If you watch the DBs, they were like 20 yards off. So I was like, give me 7 or 8. Like, you're in 4 down. But fundamentally, you really seriously went into a final drive saying we're going to play for a field goal with Talty. And you can't take that sack. You saw him coming. Toss that ball away. And something about Ty with this game, you could just see when he's playing these better defenses, he's expecting to get hit early. And when he doesn't, when their line gives him time, it's like his brain has to go, oh, I have time. Oh, now let me find somebody. You know what I mean? And it's just not clicking quick. No, I mean, we beat him in the playoffs, Charmaine. So
I was about to say the playoff win, but we don't have them no regular season. They're 0-4.
I think maybe regular season, But
and then 2-5 and 1 in all time. And that one win's the 2018 one. That other win was, I think, in the 90s. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Somebody can fact check me on that because I can't remember the other one right now off the top of my head. And
the last point on that, what Domo said really bleeds a lot into this. There's just no continuity, and we're still figuring. I just was going back and looking at the drive charts, and it'll be a decent, Daniel Hill run and a decent play, and then the next drive, Jam's back out there. And I'm like, Jam's not giving you anything, though. We love him, right? He's been a warrior for us. But you got to get something that the other team fears. And this game, it was really I'd have said every play at this point is going to Daniel Hill, Josh Cuevas, and we'll just figure it out. Those are the two that and look, Hill got 20 touches, 15 rushes, 5 catches. So they were feeding them as much as possible, but you got to change something else up.
He says,
I'm
like
sorry.
Tasman's gone by.
It's if I'm being completely honest, I felt like the Heisman. I felt like it was over when Mendoza had that game when the drive against Penn State. I kind of felt like, okay, the Heisman kind of out of the picture for us now. But I mean, yesterday.
Do you want a natty or do you want the Heisman? I'd take a natty all day.
Yeah, I want the natty. But I feel like yesterday kind of just go ahead and edit that conversation right there. So.
Well, all right. So I think yes and no to that. Let me just put a bookmark there for a second. I think he fell back, top 5-ish probably. But also turns around. Obviously, probably gonna have a good game against Illinois. Get that? Okay, you should bounce back game, right? Okay. Going to Jordan Hare, have a good game. Okay. All right. That looked good on the road. Good game. Go to that SEC championship and you would have to have an elite performance and change the minds, because the voting ends around that time that games happen. People are turning their ballots in for it. But sometimes you can have an SEC championship performance to change those things. Go back to Derrick Henry. He won the Heisman mostly. Obviously, that LSU night, he turned he
Auburn. I
flipped
think he
it.
won
But
that Auburn game too.
Bob was just about to say, but between Auburn and Florida, I think he had 84 carries in those two games.
Yeah.
And like 600 yards or something. Bro, he did. Go back and look it up. He had 48 in Auburn, and he had, I think it was 40-something in the SEC championship game. And he had combined 550 yards and like 10 touchdowns. The dude's freaking crazy. And then to think he's still running like that now. Like, he still plays great. Well, I mean, this year has been one of those years where people are probably thinking more of the wheels falling off. Now he is, he graduated when I graduated high school. I remember hearing about Derrick Henry when I was in high school, and I kept thinking to myself, like, when I saw him in Alabama, I was like, think about if I was in homeroom, like, I got to tackle Derrick Henry. No, like, no, that would suck. But yeah, so that's a good way to Herb. I guess people asking something real quick, man. Herb.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Scott.
I think the thing is, most people look at our record and like, can you guys still make it with 2 losses? We only have 1 SEC loss.
Yeah,
and so Texas A&M, of course, is first, and you got us, Georgia, and Ole Miss. Mississippi State beats Ole Miss, then that actually makes it better for us if we win, because then it's just a tiebreaker against Georgia. So that's just a straight out one-on-one.
I'm also say this. I think for right now, we just have to.
And what's up, Scott? I'm sorry.
I think right now we just got to focus on these last 2 games, okay? And then we could just cross that championship bridge or conference championship bridge when it gets here, because
I agree.
Yeah, because we can't.
I like him, Herb. I was gonna say he's like a smart football fan. Not only just that,
because Brian's a great guy.
I was telling Oklahoma fans GG and stuff like that, and they were still like, "Oh, shut up, you cousin." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm telling you, GG." Like,
listen, I got on live, bro. And I instantly had like 250 people just talking crazy. I'm like, bro, I'm saying good game to y'all, bro. Like, this all right. So.
And I ain't even talked junk about Oklahoma. I ain't made no Oklahoma hate videos before. I think I did my hype video good. I even put them in the hype video. So, like, it got me. And
Scott,
Travis
thanks for stopping by. I
just has the
appreciate
most touchdowns in Kansas City history right now.
Are they winning?
Just want to throw it out. Travis Kelce. I know it ain't Alabama football related, but Travis Kelce.
No, Denver actually has the ball and it's tied, Domo.
Okay, all right.
2-minute warning. Yeah.
But yeah, I just saw the notification come across. I'm a huge Kelce fan, so.
Got you.
Yeah. Anyway, second half struggles, guys. A lot of things here go with this.
Yeah.
We could talk the rest of the hour on some of this stuff. We're gonna put a button on it right now, though. And I think I'm trying to think of the word to put on this offense right now, and it's kind of like
stuck in the mud.
Have y'all know bingo dobbers, right? You gotta get them in a line, narrow line, right? Every time we about to call bingo and we think we got it, some other old person across the room call it. All right. So we got to get our stuff lined up and got to get it situated, man, because I think a lot of times we have it, we know it, it just doesn't translate on the field. And I think that right there is a big missing piece to it, guys. So this next topic is probably my favorite topic of the night, playoff hopes right here. Herb, I want you to kick us off tonight. Looking at the committee's criteria, right? We know what they're going to be looking at, and we know what we kind of see what they're going with this year somewhat. Kind of, they are respecting big wins. They respect that you played somebody. We've seen some of that. They've also showed people like, hey, you haven't played a lot of people. Boom. Minus the Ohio State and Indiana, even though they're going to say Indiana's wins the Oregon. But they pushed Oregon back because Oregon's best win is Northwestern. So you see, that's why a lot of people are, why Oregon way up there? Well, it's because their best win is, Northwestern. So with that criteria, we know right there, What is Alabama still missing? Like, okay, this loss happened right here. Where do you think this is going to put us? Are we going to be missing out on anything right here? Well, what the playoffs are going on? Do you think this may set us up a little bit better here? And what area do you think is going to put Alabama right here?
You mean like what ranking wise? Where are we going to go at?
Yeah,
Or
ranking wise, but also like, is it going to be like we're going to be battling to get in? Or are we going to just like, hey, if we just win the next two, we're in this bad boy, okay?
I think if we win the next two, we're in. Yeah, because you have a road win against Georgia, who might be up at number 4, right? Like I said, that Florida State loss is really what's killing anybody's perception of us. But if you're a 10-2 SEC team and you're in second place in there, that you probably end up with Texas A&M, Alabama, Ole Miss, and Oklahoma. If everybody wins out.
Yeah,
that's still a fair number for the SEC. You don't think the SEC is getting less than 4. So I think that means you're taking all the 10-2 teams. Texas getting knocked out, that actually kind of clears up the waters for everybody else. So I think that gets you 4. And I think if Alabama wins out, they get it. Yeah. Regardless of what if obscure tiebreakers come into place or something else happens, to make you miss the SEC championship game.
I agree with that about the home playoff game.
You know what? I like her too. I like her too. Yeah.
Charmaine,
I do too.
I didn't think I was arguing with that.
Charmaine back coming on the show.
Yeah.
Charmaine drops by to see us every once in
a while. So Charmaine, make sure you come over to our YouTube channel too.
Championship game. Yeah, for sure. I would much rather have a home playoff game. The thought, and I think you missed it at the beginning, Charmaine, what we were talking about, would I be allowed to go to the home?
Yes. So listen,
Hunter gonna say no. Watch.
I'm gonna pause real quick in the show. We're gonna go off topic for about a 2-minute break right here, guys, to talk about Herb and some things. Herb's record attending games is questionable right now. I'm undefeated. Big Mike's undefeated, I think, as well in the comments. Domo, how many Bama games been to?
This year, 1. Well, it'll be 2 this week, but next week. But
okay.
It's been the 1 so far. Okay. We won that one.
So, undefeated. Have you ever been to a loss at a Bama game?
No.
Okay, so you're undefeated right now. So, Hard, the question is this. This is what it is. We all the winners have to attend with you to help get this loss off your back, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, we got to attend this home playoff game. Hunter said he's 2-0. 4-1, because he went to the game last night. Yeah. God dang, that sucks.
You know what, Herb?
He's unbeaten, man.
I'm gonna just say this, JT. Herb,
she said
if we somehow get that home playoff game, I got love for you, Herb, but I think you should just go ahead and sit this one out. Just sit this one out.
Where's Kat? Kat would agree with y'all too. She'd be in there going, "Nope, Herb got to stay home." So
I think you should.
So here's something to set you guys up for the future. Roger's coming to town next year, and we're going to the Georgia game. So
I'll be there for that.
Got positive mojo.
I gotta be there for that to get. I gotta be there to get this hump off your back, bro. Because I'll be there. As Herb, keep your. Oh, Miss Latoya joining us. Roll Tide Roll.
What's up, Toy?
You know what? I think we should all try to get to that Georgia game next year, though.
Yeah, I do too. That'll be a bet. Talk'N Bama invades the Georgia game. That'll be great.
Whoa.
Jaywalk. He got his attention. He got it. He was already saying, whoa.
Wow.
He was already saying, I couldn't even click the comment fast enough. Herb was already whoa. He was about to click it. He's about to override me.
Hey, he said,
"You had me at 1 bottle, but 3, like, don't break promises."
You got yourself.
Herb is over here texting you right now on the side. Yeah, you said 3.
Yeah.
So that's good. Big Mike said we can go watch the home playoff game from B-Dubs. Yeah, so home playoff game, guys. That is something that's in the works right now that could possibly be in Bama's realm. We got to take care of business in the regular season. And before we do that, Domo, what is something that Alabama needs to fix ASAP to be a real contender for this?
Chemistry, run game, and urgency, and actually having a solid game plan, because when we're playing great defenses, it kind of feels like we don't really have, a solid game plan. Obviously the run game is one, even though I feel like the run, they actually played really good yesterday for who they went against. And I also want Ty Simpson to just get that confidence back, get that swagger back.
Thank you.
Because I want to say this. I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed it. I'm probably not. I'm sure y'all do too. But Ty Simpson, when something doesn't go his way, he gets a certain look in his eyes, like, I don't know what to do next type of look, And it's like a deer in the head, like
It looks like Kalen DeBoer does when the camera zooms in on him every time a big play's about to happen. DeBoer's out there like,
and it's like,
I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm
I kind of feel like, and I kind of feel like Ty he hangs his hat too much on one play instead of just moving to the next play. So yeah, chemistry, confidence, and just move with a sense of urgency, and I think we'll be fine.
That used to be a big thing Tua had. He would make or he would throw to Jerry Jeudy in quadruple coverage championship game.
Right.
No big deal.
Oh my God! I got to argue with somebody over that. I was like, he was triple covered. It was like he didn't try hard enough. I said it was triple coverage.
I think it was Herb. I think it was quadruple. Hell, I think it was 4 dudes on him.
And I think Jeudy was like, "Oh, he's not throwing here." Oh,
yes,
he is throwing here.
He is throwing. Yeah, because Jeudy was still like, "Oh, okay." I thought I was decoy because somebody's got to be open because the whole thing is on me.
There's 3. I mean, they all sit up. 2 of them over here playing cards while the other ones watch. Like, what are we doing right now? So I remember.
Yeah, that game,
Yeah.
bro. That game was 4 times in the red zone with 0 points. You lose every time, just like 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
And you lose, and one of them was a pick 6.
And
you lose every time.
We've been so
Loxley was halfway to Maryland in that game too, though.
Yeah, and we've been
that
so good about
too,
football too. So it's like, man, those turnovers really killed us yesterday. So yeah.
Turnovers
that was the
killed
story
us,
of the game. No matter what anybody says, the turnovers is it. We could talk about the others and the other game planning and people talking about coaches, but I'm like, coach didn't throw a pick 6. And have another, and what, Ty, 5 games in a row that you've lost a fumble? Like,
yeah.
That can't keep happening. So
I ain't gonna lie, Big Night. I'm getting a little bit tired of seeing the crispy package. I'm not gonna lie, because it's not doing nothing. To me, it's not. It's not really doing nothing for us at all. So I mean, that's just me. Yeah.
I'm with you though, Domo, and I'll tell you this right now. I think that I do like the Caden Proctor one on the 4th down.
Yeah,
I like that because of what I was going to get.
In this direction they went with it.
Yes, but what I was getting at is I don't like all the little trick plays that we do sometimes, but I think in those moments, some of those plays work great. But we need to know like when to pull that card. You see what I'm saying? Like Nick Saban. All right, we'll rewind a little bit. And I'm not going to compare him to Nick Saban every time. This could be. I mean, I can go find some Dabo moment. I can find all types of coaches do these things. But it's when they pull the card. But then I can go show you some cards where they pulled it at the wrong time, lost some game. Kirby Smart, 4th down, 2018 SEC championship with Justin Fields. You try to play a punt fake when Bama was in safety. A horrible play there. Saban kicks himself in the butt for it every night, I bet. 2013, kicking the 55-yard field goal with a true freshman kicker that's never set foot on a college football field until that kick, okay? Now, you can go back and look at this, though. Saban, that onside kick where Marlon Humphrey caught it.
Okay, Clemson,
over the head. A wonderful play that helped win the 45-40. That won the game right there. So there are plays where we do that, and there's plays where we don't. But I'll say this: what I was getting at, I did all that to get back to this. My bad.
Yeah.
There's a point.
Fake that inside. Yes, when he fakes that inside right there to him, everybody's already on him. The little flip back is beautiful. Lottie Brooks got the outside cut up. Probably could have got some more. He was a little banged up, too. I don't know if y'all saw him get hit when he got hit, and his knee went kind of back a little bit. He was banged up a little bit and kind of gutted it out. I like the plays, but at the same time, we just got to know when to pull them and not pull them. Like that 4th and 6 play, that wasn't a gimme play, but Ty just shorted the ball. But Ty shouldn't be throwing a damn out route on 4th and 6 when you got to have it. Keep it in the middle. You're going to have to run up and spike it. That's what you just know that. Like you ain't had like you run the whole field, but oh man, just irritates me.
I want to add to that. So on that 4th and 6, and this is no shot at Ryan, but that's not a situation where I'm gonna go to Ryan Williams. You know, I think Germ was having some success in the middle of that defense, right? And I also think that Oklahoma had no answers for Josh Clavers. They didn't.
No,
So
at all, bro.
Across that middle, bro.
Yeah, and in that situation, I kind of would have went for either one of those two. And I also feel like we need to do a better job of utilizing the weapons that we have around us, right? You have
For sure.
a guy, you have a guy who can work the intermediate passing lanes over the middle in Herb Bernard. You got 2 speedsters in Lottie Brooks and Ryan Williams. Those are your downfield guys right there, right? And then you have a 6'5" guy in Isaiah Horton who can go up and get it. Okay, and then you have I think a great tight end. I'm gonna say a great tight end. You have a great tight end, so I think you gotta do a better job of just utilizing what you have, around you. So yeah,
man.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
Excellent point.
Excellent. I'm about to say excellent point, Damo, and way to. Some people don't see it that way too, man. They'll argue it a whole different way. I think Herb got his coaching hat on right now. Is going to tell you that he's drawing that up on the board right now.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, man. I'm sick and tired of stressing out every weekend. I missed the bye week, bro. I missed that bye week. Oh my God.
Eastern Illinois gonna be the last chance. Yeah.
You know what?
And one last point on this game. Go ahead, Dom. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. You good? Yeah, dude, go ahead.
So, some that there's put in there with Jeremy Bernard. I don't know what's going on the last 2 or 3 games, but it's like Ty and Jerm have never played together. Yeah. And they, Jeremy was sitting right in the middle of the field, wide open, and Ty's 10 yards over his head.
And he looked.
That was 6, bro. That was He literally said, bro, what?
I'm looking too, like
Meadows.
Yeah. Or on the out route, it's like he thought it was, maybe Ryan Williams has got a little bit more speed into it. Where it's just they're just not in sync. Something has happened to where he can't hit Germ to save his life anymore. And so I don't know what's going on, but it is frustrating to watch. And that's what in the last 2 games we've had Germ wide open over the middle like that, where he just airmails it, and you're like, Ty, I don't even know where you were throwing it to or what. You stepped up in the pocket. He broke open. And I think it was a bracket and like 4 guys were all around and nobody was, in front of him. So I don't know.
Just one of those things that makes you look back at that game.
Mm-hmm.
And scratch your head.
There were opportunities.
Yeah.
Scratch your head. 2-point loss. I ain't even going to talk about the field goal. We'll talk about other missed opportunities.
JT, you're not gonna talk about it. You're not gonna talk about it, JT, but I will. Okay, listen, I don't like to slander players, and I'm not going to. But what did this man show you in fall camp that he's like, hey, yeah, this is the guy right here? Like that's a 36.
I saw 2 Pat McAfee game day kickers that were better than him. Okay, this year 2. The dude from 2 weeks ago, I forgot where they were. He kicked with his bare foot. Give me him. Barefoot and all.
Yes.
He would have made the 36-yarder. Now, my thing is this.
Definitely
He blamed the snap and the pull down. Listen to me. That ball was on the ground, laces out, son.
Yeah.
Kicking in. That dude jumping over the front scared him, and he hooked it.
Listen, and people were saying that the snap was too high. Listen, when you're a catcher, it was a clean catch, and he gave you a clean set.
Yes, he did his job.
You have to make that. And listen here, the kick was not tipped, okay? Because if you look at it, the guy would have tipped it with his what is this? This hand is his left hand, right? He shanked it to the you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, no, it was a bad kick, and he missed it terribly, and that came back to bite us in the end. So that's what it was. And you can't get mad at your catch or your long snapper because
we only asked you to do one thing.
One thing. That's it. That's it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Who were the other people up against you? Was it like a stoner and a dead guy? And they were like, I guess we'll go with Talty because these other two were all like, what kind of kicking competition was it?
Salty about Salty. That's
Listen,
insane.
there has got to be a kicker on that soccer team that can kick a foosball.
Thank
Okay,
you.
through the goalpost. All right, he's
Thank
already
you.
on scholarship too. I guarantee it. Go out there, but hey, who wants to wear a Crimson Tide jersey? And
I'll
not
take
get hit?
she's on scholarship at this point. I don't
Yeah.
care what soccer team
Bro,
you go to.
I don't either. We need somebody to kick it to the upright, bro.
So you know what?
If not, we need to hold some open tryouts for kickers because there's got to be somebody.
We're gonna do this right here. If you got an Alabama jersey, come to practice on Tuesday.
Yeah,
You know, and be
we
like,
trying
hey,
Jeremy Bernard out of kicking.
Yeah.
Just imagine that, bro. Bernard was like our kicker or something like that, bro. Too like how wild that would be.
Yeah,
bro.
I would take it.
Now, I mean, yeah, I would take something like that too because then you have a threat in the backfield that you could just like flip the ball over and he could like, So, yeah. That'll wrap us up for tonight, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. It's been a great show for us tonight, guys. We got 93 people watching right now.
Let's go.
All of you guys, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel right here at RollTide_Nation. All 47 of you on Herb and Rogers' Twitter page right now. Come over to the YouTube page. On Big Mike's, all 25 of you, I see you right here right now. Make sure you stop what you're doing. Come over to YouTube, RollTide_Nation. Like, subscribe, follow, guys. We got a lot of great things going on here on the channel. You see our faces all the time on here. And you also see Hunter as well. You'll see him in the comments. And you'll see our man Bentley in there too at Roll Tide Productions. He's on there as well, guys. So we got a great lineup this week of stuff, guys. We're going to talk about great things to do with Alabama. We're also going to talk about some playoff chances, home playoff games, Eastern Illinois. We'll do a little breakdown with that. 1 o'clock game this week, guys. A little different time, but hey, I'm going to be
last home game of the
season. That one. Last home game of the season, guys. Being able to watch this one's going to be great. Make sure you tune in. Domo, let the people know where they can find you at, brother.
You guys can find me here, on the best Alabama sports channel on YouTube, the Roll Tide Nation. Right, you guys are subscribed. Also, subscribe to the Herb and Rod podcast as well. Okay, find me on Thursday night, talking Tide hoops with JT, Jeff, and Hunter. Right, you can find me Friday nights, the Bama Blueprint with Hunter and Bentley. Okay, you can find me here Sunday night talking Bama with these two Alabama greats. And also me and Hunter will be at the game this Saturday. So if you see us there, make sure you guys, shoot some content, come up, talk to us. You might make it in the video, right? And you can also find me on TikTok at Domo Reacts. That's DOMO_reacts. So yeah.
Herb, let the people know where they can find you and what you got going on, brother.
Well, like the great Domo just said, starting here every week, our vent session after a loss, our recap after a win, Talk'N Bama, 6 o'clock Sunday nights. Then jump over to Herb and Raj podcast Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central. And then, if you like to relax after the games on Saturday night, come join us. Usually whatever the late game is, we're on sometime during the third quarter if it's not Bama. Talking the whole games, a whole day's games and everything, having a little drink, whatever. So come hit us up, man. All those ones. Plus all our videos. Game Balls video is just about to drop right now. So who did we reward from the game? You can go check us out on our channel.
Yeah.
Herb and Raj podcast. If you guys don't know, head over there. Make sure you like and subscribe as well, guys. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the podcast, guys. Also,
for sure,
if you're an Alabama fan, take a deep breath. Okay. Pause.
It's going to be all right.
Remember that we are still a great football team. Everything lies in front of this team still. Beat Eastern Illinois, beat Auburn and Jordan-Hare. Yes, did it get tougher? Hey, it did. But got to do what you got to do. I do think this, though. Preview for the Iron Bowl. An early hot take from me right here. And I'll credit Domo because he made me think about this earlier. I hadn't thought about us playing Auburn as much because that's always the last game of the season. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. Their offense does not scare me in any way, shape, and form. I think we can – our defense playing like it is too. Like I feel very confident saying that too.
Yeah.
Now, on the flip side, their defensive line, as of late, whenever we play them, they play like, oh my gosh. And we know our offensive line struggles.
Mm-hmm.
Can our O-line get this bounce back game and get ready and dominate in this Iron Bowl? And if the O-line shows up, I think Alabama can win by 20 to 30 points in this game. If the O-line shows up for Alabama, but the O-line's going to have to show up.
Yeah.
I think we win every other matchup in every other category. I just think that O-line versus that D-line is the biggest question mark for me.
Yeah.
And if you go back and watch the game yesterday, that's what we lost the game yesterday. What turnovers were created was from that pressure from the O-line. So
I want to add this in there too. Listen, I am probably one of the most confident fans y'all are gonna meet when it comes to Alabama. Okay, so listen. Put your boots on, tie them up, lace them up, right? Because we are about to go into a 4-quarter, 60-round heavyweight fight, right? And Alabama is going to come out on top. Now, it's cool to be nervous, but just know Alabama going to walk in Jordan here with something to prove, and we're going to walk out, you know what I'm saying, with a trip to the college football playoff in front of us. So we good. We all right. Yeah, we all right. We good.
I like it.
Yeah.
We all right. Herb, you might have to end this because my whole laptop just went
I'm down.
Are you on stream? Okay, good. Because my whole thing just went crazy. So, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Once again, guys, you're all awesome. We're gonna have more stuff coming out this week. Damo reacts on Tuesday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna drop a special video about some playoff stuff. Damo's gonna talk about some playoff stuff as well. We're gonna have Hunter on Wednesday. May be able to sweet talk Herb into doing something for us on Thursday for the opponent breakdown and more or less just talk about this game overall on Saturday. Obviously, we're not going to worry about too much about the prediction. Bama shows up. Bama knows what's up. But what we'll be looking for in this game, we need to be able to kick back, kick the shoes off, and be like, "Yep, that's our team right there."
Yeah.
Should be no, what are we doing? Okay, should be none of that. Thank you guys for joining us. Damo, Herb, thank y'all as well, man. You guys are awesome. We out tonight. Don't get pissed by number to tie, baby.
Bama.